Hello, my name is Nicole Hartley Bradford, and I am a conscious feelings practitioner. And I do coaching, especially with people who are just starting to bring their emotional bodies back to life after having, often for decades, been in the survival strategy of numbing in order to survive. And I'm here to to talk you through an experience, an experiment. The purpose of the experiment is to give you an energetic distinction, to build energetic distinctions so that you can more clearly identify which of the four feelings is happening when they're happening. The four feelings are anger, sadness, fear, and joy. And to do this experiment, all you need is to follow along and probably take some notes on if you want to. And you can always listen to it again and take more notes, or speak out the answers by pausing the video. So here we go. We will start with anger. So what we're going to start with is what you already have about anger. And this is not about if it's right or wrong or good or bad. That is just off the bench right now. This is not about judging anger. This is about sensing and becoming more familiar with anger happening so that you can move towards in the direction of using anger consciously and responsibly in your life rather than having your anger rule you and own you. So the invitation now is to conjure, let your anger, feel it consciously, on purpose. Just almost like you're acting, like you know how this goes. You've been angry, even though you might have been trying to avoid being angry, you have been angry before. So let yourself go into anger. And notice what happens. So I'm doing it. And I notice that my back goes up. My head goes down. There's clenching in my hands, in my stomach. There's this sensation of heat. There's these sounds that want to come are like low growls. My eyes go smaller. There's this snarl starts to come into my face. What else do you notice about what happens when anger is happening? Write it down or speak it out loud. And I'm going to count you down, 3, 2, 1, and then the experiment is to turn off your anger. Turn it right down to as close as 0 as you can get. 3, 2, 1, turn it down. Thank you. Next, we'll go to sadness. So again, just turn up your sadness as much as you can. And notice what happens. Go. Sadness. I notice first like a sinking. And my shoulders start to curl. And when I let myself feel sadness, it's like the tension goes out of me. Yeah, and I start to curl more into a ball. And a breath comes, like a sigh. And there's like something coming up into my eyes, this energy coming up into my eyes. And this stuttering of breath. Yeah, keep speaking out or writing down what happens. Maybe it's, yeah, I'm realizing it's a lot to ask you to do both these things at once. So maybe you keep listening and watching the video and then replay it, well, and pause to really do it yourself. And I'll count you out of sadness. 3, 2, 1, stop. If you hadn't stopped already. Now we'll do the same thing with fear. Okay, so go. Conjure up fear. Yeah, notice like clenching, tightening, constriction. And if I stop constricting and let the fear happen without being scared of my fear, there's like this electric sensation. Yeah, this heightening of senses. The breath comes up into my high part of my chest. And yeah, this tension in my legs. Yeah, like in case I need to run. The dryness in my mouth. Yeah, and kind of coldness. Yeah. So keep going, and right afterward, and I'll count you out. 3, 2, 1, stop. Turn down the fear to as close to 0 as you can go. And next, joy. Go. Yeah, as I conjure up, create joy, like allow joy to become bigger in me. There's this straightening and this rising of energy. I want to like pump my fists in the air. It's like this, you can feel this like, almost like this sparkling start to like be bubbles of champagne that come up into my eyes, and it's like I can almost feel my eyes brighten with this sparkling joy. Yeah, and I want to go. There's this like it gives me this energy that I want to do something new with, or do something that connects me with people. And this warmth, but not heat. I don't even know if that makes sense. And counting out of it, 3, 2, 1, turn it down, off. Yeah, and my recommendation for next experiments, in addition to doing this over and over, is to notice during the day when something's going on in your physical body. Notice, is this anger, sadness, fear, or joy? And maybe there's a mixture. This is often the case, and this is often what kind of creates the numbing effect. It can also be that the feelings start coming and the physical sensations that go with the feelings start coming, and then you raise your numbness bar to avoid feeling the emotions and to survive, to push through, to do what, your job, and if you want any more about this, you're very welcome to reach out to me with any questions or anything else. Thank you for doing this experimenting. Goodbye for now.